introducing first, fight out of the red corner. He stands 6 feet 3.5 inches tall, weight at fight time at 185.6 pounds. Fighting out of Riverside, California, representing Blackbeard Kickboxing, Enrique Cortez.
6'3", 185. That man is giant.
His opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weight at fight time at 179.6 pounds. Fighting out of Simi Valley, California, representing Claycomb Karate and Iron Division fighter, Dylan the Butcher Ludwig.
And here we have another matchup with a 5-inch height disparity between the two. Enrique Cortez being the taller of the two fighters. Chris, in something like that, what's your strategy for the shorter Dylan Ludwig?
You got to attack the legs, man, and your boxing has to be sharp because you're going to have to go to the body a lot, mix those shots in and get something over the top going, like a hook or an overhand or like a twisting cross. So hopefully he's been working on his low kicks, his kicking at all to take away stability from movement, and he has to have tight boxing here, man, and a tight guard because it looks like Cortez is going to be coming long and strong, man. And if he's training out of Blackbeard Kickboxing, brother, you got to believe these guys are going to know how to use their reach and their range.
And that's coming from the legend himself, Chris Coley.
Yeah, man. I'm actually interested to see this fight because it's intriguing to me. I would like to see Ludwig at 170 pounds, you know, or maybe even at 60 pounds. I think 85 might be too much with the height, but he's coming out swinging. There you go with the boxing. Smart. Nice. He forced a taller fighter to tie up. That's smart. Maybe the weight versus height is going to be compensated in speed. Yeah, Ludwig is a gamer, man. I like this kid.
Ludwig definitely has the speed, and this was fast hand combinations. Cortez trying to get his reach going. Gets a long cross right there.
Cortez is fighting a slow fight with long shots, and he's moving at like twos and threes maximum. Nice knee. The second one had a clinch involved.
So the rule in this unified kickboxing rule is one hand clinch, one knee, and you have to let go. Cannot fire two knees subsequently unless you let go. And a nice cross there by Ludwig.
Work over the top. It's smart. Yeah, if you can get to the body a couple times and get a guy thinking low, especially if you're taller. If you're shorter, you can catch him with a really good punch over the top, like a cross there. Nice combination to the body. Just Cortez's output isn't, he's not matching Ludwig on the output. There he goes.
Our referee Mark Reyes warns about that clinch again.
They exchange jabs. Nice.
The first round comes to a close. Chris, who do you see this one going to?
Honestly, man, I give this one to Ludwig. He scored more points. I feel like having the taller guy going backward was points for me. He didn't really outpoint him like he outclassed him or anything. His volume was more. Hopefully in this round, Cortez wakes up a little more with a little bit more output, man. He's long. He should be moving on off that pivot. But I'm really liking this fight.
I definitely do. I like the output of Ludwig coming in, finding that range, getting inside there. Yeah. Enrique Cortez, I like to see him snapping those punches a little more. They feel like they're pushed a little bit. But I want to see that walk knee that was very effective before.
Yes.
Well, we're seeing a lot of the taller fighters against the shorter ones. Let's see if we can all put this together. Here we go for round number 2. You see Cortez speeding up his rhythm a little bit. Kick cross combination.
Nice.
Double uppercut for Cortez. Ludwig going down low. Cortez returns that low kick favor.
Yeah, Cortez is having a hard time keeping Ludwig out of his range, which is good for Ludwig. And Ludwig is not afraid to throw shots. Yeah, he's scoring up. See, good low kicks, attacking the punches. He's smart.
Did that low kick twice, set it up, switched the combination, came in and scored. Ludwig is just finding his groove right now.
Yeah, he had 2 tough fights prior, man. So this might be one where we actually get to see the real him, you know? I don't. It's frustrating because I'm having a hard time understanding if that's really a clinch, because it's not a traditional Thai clinch. But it's counting against him because he has to use it for momentum to fire the knee from there, you know?
Right, and the rules mean Mark Reyes specifically said one hand behind the neck, and so it's a one-hand clinch in these rules here.
See? And Ludwig is smart. He just has to stay close. That's what he wants to do anyways, is be close. So if the taller fighter is going to crowd himself.
Oh, nice straight cross.
Straight. I wonder if yeah, and I really like how Ludwig is not afraid to kind of bounce his way in, man. Instead of just rushing in with shots, he walks in. He's more. Look at him. He's there. He's okay with the fight.
And I see Cortez's punch a little bit more loopy, and he's got that range. If you can straighten out those punches a little bit more, maybe find on the back foot a little bit, you know?
Yeah, he has to pivot. Where's his pivot at? Off those straight shots, like angling with the jab, coming in with the cross, like a Campos earlier. Or even Milshawn, the guy we saw with the
right, yeah, definitely.
He was moving at really good angles while he was throwing straight shots to keep the guy missing, you know? I feel like Cortez might be a little tired here. And the smaller guy, man, is actually lighting him up.
Well, this is the third and final round between Enrique Cortez taking on Dylan, the Butcher Ludwig, at 185 pounds. The third and final round.
Cortez looks fired up. Yeah, he's trying to fire those straight shots and get him going down the middle. But look at that head movement.
It is, and Ludwig's bobbing side to side.
Hey, the ref is over here giving this guy all the chances in the world not to lose a point after the last one, and he's still doing it. I'm confused at why the taller fighter is engaged in a clinch, man. In a non-clinch sport. Like he's falling forward into the range. He can't be listening to his coaches right now. Yeah, he's not. He's not listening to his coaches. They're telling him.
Well, 1 minute left in this third and final round between Enrique Cortez out of the red corner, Dylan Ludwig out of the blue corner. Dylan Ludwig pouring some.
That's where he fights. That's where he likes to fight, right there. Look at a good inside control like a boxer. Okay, good footwork out. Now he engaged. Yeah, that was smart to grab. He ate a knee, like, nah, I'm hugging you now, baby. Smart. Nice, working the body, working the body.
That speed of Ludwig, I mean, he's really got some sharp, fast punches.
It's constant, and because of like he wants to be there, so he's not afraid for those exchanges. It's like natural for him, so he has to be training this a lot, this type of sparring. Unfortunately, Cortez is fighting the kind of fight a smaller fighter would want. against a taller opponent. And look, he even waited like, hey, man, I just want to tell you what's up. Fight's over. What a guy, man. I like the Butcher.
The Butcher, wow, fought a perfect game plan.
Yeah.
Good technique,
job.
yeah.
Claycomb Academy, good job. I like Master Joseph Claycomb too, man. That guy.
And we also see Coach Rage, Engager Rage over there inside that corner too.
It looked like he engaged in some rage there. Look at that. The kid just has no problem with fighting. Takes 2 knees and immediately goes back to punching, man. You want a guy like that. Nice cross, the head on the outside, sliding underneath. Ooh, sneaky inside punch like a boxer. Look at him, already taking that angle. Yeah. Nice cross, still firing through adversity. That's a different cut of cloth of fighter. Like, you want a guy like that to train, especially when they're coming. Doesn't matter if they're coming off losses, ground up. If you can take a guy like that and give him the right game plan for his body and his height, they're going to take it far. They're going to take it far.
Well, the Butcher wasn't using that cleaver. He was using that Ginsu knife, man.
He came out
got
with
that speed and sharpness, man.
He came out with the door-to-door salesman knives, man. Cut through a can.
Cutco.
Cutco, baby. Yo, he sliced through aluminum just now, man.
And still coming up at 140 pounds, Jason Granado taking on Maurice Dorsey.
Dorsey versus Gator, man. That's a banger.
Hard 80 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for their decision. Judge number 1 scored about 29-28 for the blue corner. Judge number 2 scored about 29-28 for the red corner. While judge number 3 scored about 30-27 for your winner by split decision. From the blue corner, Dylan Ludwig.
The Butcher.
Yeah.
Puts a win on that side for him.
It wasn't
Think about it.
you know, it's one of those things where game plan matters. Even if you got the height advantage of the guy, you have to have the proper execution of the game plan for it to work, you know? When you're a tall fighter and you got a ferocious smaller fighter on you, oh, your guard has to be tight.
And this man would be very dangerous at 170.
Yeah, imagine him at 170.
Yeah, man.
Shred it down with that speed and that output. If you can keep him healthy to 170, man, you'll have more longevity. Jeez, get him in shape for 170 and fight him at a smaller weight class after he's already fought the champ and the contender. Stop it.
Good job, Dylan the Butcher Ludwig, coming out victorious, putting the win on his.
Look at that hoodlum throwing out gang signs in there.
Winner,
Somebody
Dylan,
call the cops.
Butcher Ludwig, Dylan, great performance. And we mentioned this before at the weigh-ins. You are looking nice and just like an amazing looking warrior. What did you think about your performance?
You know, I thought I could do a lot better. You know, I come out here to perform, and I feel like I can perform better. That's not the best that I can do.
There you go. Now, you obviously changed camps. You have now Coach Rage in your corner, and he is one of the most vocal, most hyped people in the world. What was he telling you in between rounds?
Pressure, put the pressure on, keep going forward, always go forward. That's it, just keep going forward.
All right. As always, we love seeing you here in the Lion's Den. What does the future hold for Dylan the Butcher Ludwig?
More finishes, more knockouts. I will return.
There you go.
This is the Butcher. This is my ring.
There you go. There you go. Now, you have fans and friends and supporters here in FightersRep. Do you have any last words you want to give to them?
Thank you to everyone that came out and support. You know, much respect to my opponent, Enrique, and his camp. Much love. That's all I have to say.
There you go. Thank you very much. Your winner, congratulations, Dylan Ludwig.